Hi GMAT Club, Hunter here. I wanted to take a few minutes and share my thoughts on the importance of your story as you write your application. Apps are shorter this year than they've ever been at most schools, and that means that you have to rely more heavily on every part of the application to tell the same story. You want to take a step back from your app and make sure you understand what that story is and what message you're trying to convey to the AdCom. Ask yourself, why an MBA? Why now? Why this school? What are my strengths and weaknesses as an applicant to this school? And why is it that an MBA makes the most sense as a transition from where I am today to what my post-MBA goals are? If you can keep the answers to these questions in mind as you write your app, you're going to do a better job of tying your story together. Now there's a few things you want to make sure you tie together with a common thread. The first are the essays. The essays are still the most personal part of your application, and you want to try and tie the conclusion or lessons learned from whatever story you're telling back to what the main theme of your application is. The second is your resume. The resume is the timeline of your work and experiences to date and gives the AdCom an idea of the trajectory of where you are and where you're going. You want to try and highlight accomplishments and experience that tie back to your MBA goals. Third thing is your recommendations. Now, I was once told that one of the fastest ways to get dinged is to have an application that says one thing and then recommendations that say something completely different. You want to try and seed your recommenders with thoughts that are going to help them write something that's in support of your story. Maybe bring up examples of something you worked with them on that will help them write a recommendation that aligns with what your MBA goals are. The fourth thing is the extracurriculars. Now for me, these were a weak part of my application and I had to offset them with my work experience. But for many applicants, it's the exact opposite. Your extracurriculars can give you an opportunity to highlight capabilities or experiences that may not come through in your particular work experience. Finally, make sure you fully utilize the GMAT Club resources. I know for me, the forums and chat rooms were a big help as I was writing my application. I was able to reach out to several of the users and get their feedback on how I had worded something or how I was trying to convey something, and I was able to make my application much stronger in the end. Just remember, your job with the application is to make a convincing case of why it is you should be part of this school. And the best way to do that is to tell a consistent story from start to finish. I hope this information has been helpful, and best of luck.